Let me go ahead and address two things real quick. For one, yes, I didn't change my background, never got around to it because as you would imagine, it takes a lot of work to move all these figures around, and I mean, I really do still like this background, so, and I haven't been using it a lot either, so I just figured, you know, why not just go ahead and keep it as is for now. I thought about changing it to The Walking Dead, but then at the same time, I knew the series only had just a couple of episodes, and I mean, it's not all about it being on TV at the time, but I was like, no, I'll just wait and just hang on to this background for the time being. And then also, yes, I am filming from behind the camera, and it is because, as I've said before many times on my channel, I tend to like to film this way when I'm actually showing things off. I've tried it some other ways, but this is what I really prefer because I like you all to be able to see the items very well. So it has been a while since I've really shared some of my personal pickups with you all. I've been sharing a lot of what people have sent me, and I've been showing hunting videos, like hunting footage, but not really showing my pickups quite so much. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I picked up recently, and I've actually mentioned these recently on the channel, but like I said, I didn't actually show them. So from the Dark Knight Returns, I did decide to go ahead and get this armored Batman unmasked. I was really debating on which one to get, and when it came down to it, out of the ones that are available, they have Batman, the blue suit one, they have the armored Batman with the helmet on, okay, and then they got the one that I got here. I just felt like this is the one I really wanted because I just like actually seeing the older version of Bruce Wayne. So as far as this set is concerned, I also do have this Superman. That Superman looks really awesome. I have this Joker as well. As a matter of fact, he's sitting right back there, and I really do like that interpretation of the Joker, and I cannot wait to get Carrie Kelly. I'm definitely going to pick that one up. And honestly, it wouldn't be beyond me to go ahead and get these other Batman figures as well, but it's not exactly urgent. But I do think they look pretty awesome as well. Maybe not the, I don't know, definitely the blue suit one. The armored Batman with the helmet, I don't know, I'll have to take a look at it again, because I mean, really the only difference is the head. So you know, I'll see about that. But yeah, this is a really good series. I really like these pops, the way that they turned out. And let me go ahead and get him out of the box to share with you all here. Yeah, I got this one reasonable price, and like I said, I just really do like the look of the older Bruce Wayne with the gray hair, and still just, you know, tough as nails. And you see kind of the lines on his forehead there too, and they have some actual lines, some subtle lines in his face as well. They're kind of hard to see. I don't know if the camera's picking them up well, but he does have some subtle lines on his face as well. And I definitely like that they actually sculpted his mouth, that they didn't just leave it blank like they do with a lot of pop figures. So that's very cool, and I like his weapon in hand as well. And then you see he does have actually the blue cape as well. So the other one, let me check the box here again. The other armored Batman, I want to say, is he might be all black. So his cape might be black, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll have to take a look at that. If I think that sculpt is different enough, then yeah, I could see picking that one up as well. But yeah, really happy with this one. I think is gonna look pretty awesome alongside that Carrie Kelly once she comes out. Yep, yeah, like I said, really happy with that one. Okay, then another one that I got here, I think I actually got these the same day, I want to say, after I got that one, and I went to some other stores, because most of the hunting I've been doing is been for friends. I've been doing a lot of trays, and I'm actually trying to, well, I've wrapped up some trays, and I may have just a couple more coming up, but I'm trying to back away from trays just a little bit because I really want to enjoy hunting for myself. And you know, I've helped out a lot of friends getting them pops that they couldn't find, but it seems like a lot of my friends now are having more luck finding things that they need. So yeah, I do want to kind of take a step back from trading some to focus on enjoying hunting myself, because I mean, that's a big part of this hobby, you know, that thrill of the hunt. So I don't want to always, I don't want, you know, even though it's really nice and I do really appreciate it when people send me things, you know, I also like that thrill of the hunt, finding some things on my own as well. So I did swing by GameStop, and I got Akuma. This will probably be the only Street Fighter pop I get, except if they make, which they gotta make him, whenever they get around to making M-buys, and I might have to get him as well, because he is one of my favorite characters, and it depends on how Sagat turns out. If he looks cool, maybe I'll pick him up, but I'm not gonna try to get like all of the Street Fighter pops. As a matter of fact, the rest of these, I'm not interested in any of them. I had kind of considered Balrog, but I'm not exactly blown away by his design. Same thing with Blanca. I kind of considered him, but and you might notice a trend here if you know the game series that I very much like charge characters where you hold back and then press forward and the button to do their moves, just because it's pretty easy to play them. So that's why I like Baez and Balrog and Blanca. But again, like I said, I'm not like a die-hard fighting game fan, and definitely not that adept at playing fighting games. So that's why I probably really won't worry about getting too many of these pops. But Akuma is awesome. I really do like this character. I've always liked this character, and I think I played him especially in the Alpha series. And probably one of my favorite fighting games of all time is Street Fighter Alpha 3. That was a great game. Okay, so yeah, I love the sculpt on him. He's got that really fire red hair just coming up there. It almost looks like a he almost looks like a Super Saiyan or something there. And the red eyes, sculpted mouth with the really sharp teeth. I always like that there's something kind of inhuman about Akuma, like he's just completely taken over by I forgot what they call it. I'm drawing a blank on it. The dark whatever it is, you know. So it's basically like chi, but it's like this dark version that he really shouldn't be using, but he's let it consume him. Like the giant bees there, you know, the ropes around his wrist and everything. That's just great detailing. They did a great sculpt here, and this, even the pose that he is in, is true to the game. He actually does strike this pose within the game. So this is an awesome looking pop. And just, you know, check out all the sculpting on the hair. This is definitely awesome. And I like the symbol on his back. The only problem with the symbol on the back is, you know, looking at it now, it is kind of blurred. It's not as well, you know, defined as it should be. But that's kind of a minor gripe there, though. Look here also, kind of the torn edges of his gi. That's just great detailing again. And, you know, even down to the sandals. Okay, just pretty awesome. Such great detail on this pop. I mean, I wish all pops could look this detailed, you know, but it varies so much from pop to pop. Now, I gotta say, at my GameStop, they had several of these, and I did notice on one of them there was something awkward going on. It looked like his hair wasn't sitting how it was supposed to. It almost looked like it was pushed back some. So you could actually see almost like a hairline, and then you could see the hair. It was kind of weird. So I would just say, if you're going to pick up this pop, do take a close look at the hairline and make sure you're getting yourself a good one. Okay. And of course, he's taller than Batman, but it's all because of the hair. Now I'm gonna have to slide these guys aside here and definitely make some room, because I also went to Target. I actually went to a couple of Targets, and I was looking for a particular pop. I did not see it in their Funko area, which is always just a mess. I didn't see it around any of the toys, and I went and asked the guy at the electronics if they had the pop, and he pointed right behind me. I didn't even notice that it was sitting there basically at the service desk, because that's the only place that they had room for it. And you could probably guess what it is. I got the life-size Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And I really do like that sticker, that life-size sticker on it. When I first saw that, because originally when they were showing artwork for this, at first I don't think they showed any sticker at all. Then they showed it only at Target. And then very recently they showed the life-size sticker, and I was like, that is so cool. I definitely want to pick this up. And actually the only other figure I have from the series right now is Star-Lord. I almost got the Toys R Us exclusive Star-Lord, but honestly it's not that interesting to me, not super interesting. So and I do like some of these other figures, especially the common Rocket. I think he looks way better than the exclusive Rocket, which is, you know, the GameStop exclusive, which is kind of plain looking. But what I'm doing is trying to wait and hold out, and hopefully you know, a friend of mine that has a Costco card can find the 4-packs for me. And if you're not familiar with those, the Guardians of the Galaxy 4-packs that are coming out, I did share them in a previous Funko News video, and I may throw up a quick image of them here. But yeah, I'm really hoping to get those, because I just don't want to buy all of these pops individually. That's just too much for me right now, especially considering space. You know, I got to be really picky as far as space is concerned. And the one pop missing from this series is Yondu, you know, with that nice mohawk of his. I'm assuming that he will be in the next Collector Core box. That seems almost like a guarantee at this point. So I'm actually going to get this life-size Groot out of his box. This is my first time taking him out. Man, he looks incredible. And the funny thing is, originally I was just hunting for this pop for a friend, but then she was able to track it down herself. But I was like, you know what, after seeing pictures of it, I'm like, yeah, I got to get this for myself. And it's amazing how just the little smile there adds so much personality to this figure. It's awesome to me too that he is a bobblehead. You know, even with that large size, yes, this is a bobblehead still, because that's a licensing thing here. What also sold me on this pop is just check out the detailing here with the plants coming through, like the greenery. I love that, and how the wood is like overlapping and everything. So much great detailing going on here. Okay, and going to the back here, you can kind of see excuse me, my camera's going blurry some. You can kind of see here where the legs connect, where they're molded together, the arms as well, but not a big deal. It actually works out fine just because of the overlapping wood anyway. And of course the huge eyes add a lot of character to it as well. And something I always like about these Groot figures, check out the top here, how they even do some molding up there. And you got, again, got the greenery. It looks like moss up here actually, and yeah, it looks even better in person. The camera is picking up pretty well, but it looks even better in person. It really does look like mold, or like, not mold, but you know, some greenery going on there, some mossy greenery going on. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this guy. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I think I know. I'm gonna sit him along with the rest of my Guardians of the Galaxy figures, but I'm definitely gonna have to move some things around to make space for him. Now, just to give you an idea of, whoa, that head, his head is so heavy. Just to give you an idea of scale, let me see if he's not standing perfectly. The feet do seem just a little bit uneven, but not a big deal there, because I will put him back in the box. But yeah, check him out here next to him. And I'm going to use the Batman pop just because that's a little truer to the regular size of pops. Yeah, you can see how much bigger that Groot is. And then also here I have a 6-inch figure on hand. Let's take a look at it next to a 6-inch figure, because remember, this is a 10-inch figure. The Groot is 10-inch. So next to the 6-inch Thanos, which I still love this pop. This is my first 6-inch figure that I ever bought. Okay, so check out how much larger that Groot still is. That is very cool. And I want to put up one more, well, actually a couple more figures here, but I also do own a super deluxe vinyl of Rocket Raccoon. I waited and waited for a price drop on this, and my waiting paid off. I got this via Hot Topic online. The original price was, I want to say, around $80, and I waited for it to be about, I think, less than half of that. I think I paid just under $40 for this. And yeah, I was really glad I waited, because this is a great looking figure here. So let me sit him next over here, and you can see that Groot is still taller. Okay, the Groot is still taller there. Okay, let me adjust this just a little bit. So as far as Groot figures are concerned, I do have a couple of other ones I'm gonna share with you all real quick, and you've probably seen these before. I do have the Dorbs figure, and the Guardians of the Galaxy Dorbs from the first movie, they're still out and about. Some places have not marked them down though, surprisingly. This Rocket, the Super Deluxe Vinyl Rocket, also did come with a potted Groot, and that's why I never bothered to get any of the pops. You know, I got this one and I like this one, so I'm fine with that. I also like up here how it has the buds growing up there. That's very cool. And I also have this Mystery Mini as well, which has a very unique design. I think this design is actually truer to the comics, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen. Okay, so sit him there as well. This one does have trouble standing sometimes. I'm gonna kind of let him lean against the Dorbs there. And of course, I do have one of the pop figures, and that is the Angry Groot, which I was lucky enough to get last year at the Oak City Comic Con, basically known now as the North Carolina Comic Con. So yeah, really glad to have Angry Groot. The sculpting on that mouth is awesome. You know, you really see the anger there, and it's just a callback to my favorite scene in the first movie. So I'm really looking forward to the next one. I think it has so much potential to be even better than the first, and that's saying quite a bit. Yeah, so yeah, that's it as far as my recent pickups are concerned. Again, like I said, I recently got the, this Bruce Wayne, or Batman from The Dark Knight Returns, and then I also got Akuma, GameStop exclusive, and then life-size Groot. So yeah, these are my recent pickups just for me, and like I said, I really do want to get back into hunting more for myself, even though I really do like to help out my friends when I can. But with this hobby, I just want to have that joy of finding some cool items, myself as well. So I hope you all like this video. Sorry if it went kind of long here, but it's been like I said, it's been a while since I shared in this way. So again, I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.